From the fast-moving international of politics to a lifestyles of luxurious Karoline Leavitt has captured the nation's interest, now no longer handiest for her meteoric upward push to strength. However, also for her lifestyle, however past the speeches and debates, what is her private lifestyles, like how did she construct her wealth, and what domestic does she retreat to? After her long days with inside the political area on this video, we dive into Karoline Leavitt's journey, her profession and her internet worth, which permit her to experience a lifestyle that many can handiest dream of, comply with along as we find the tale at the back of the growing political famous person who's making waves in Washington and beyond. Karoline Leavitt has made records because the youngest White House press secretary, taking on the position beneath President Donald Trump in January 2025, because the 36th individual to maintain this function, Leavitt performs a key position in dealing with the management's communications and public messaging, even as her actual internet worth stays unknown. Diverse reassets estimate it to be around $6 million apparent that even as unconfirmed appears affordable, given her high-profile roles. Reviews suggest that she formerly served as an assistant press secretary for the duration of Trump's first-time period, a function that in all likelihood helped her set up robust connections within the management. In 2022, she gained countrywide interest because the Republican candidate for New Hampshire's 1st congressional district, the following YR, she became named the countrywide spokesperson for Make America Great Once More, Inc., the Trump-aligned Remarkable PAC LED, with the aid of using CEO Taylor Buick in her current position as press secretary. Leavitt is believed to earn an annual revenue of approximately $180,000, matching the stated revenue of Karen Jean-Pierre, who held the same function beneath President Joe Biden, in line with the White House's annual personnel document. Karoline Claire Leavitt, born on August 24, 1997 in Atkinson, New Hampshire. Leavitt became raised in a Roman Catholic family. Her own circle of relatives ran a used truck dealership and an ice cream save with inside the close-by metropolis of Plato, in which she spent plenty of her early lifestyles. This working-class background instilled in her a robust paintings ethic and a deep connection to her network. Her schooling commenced at Central Catholic High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts, in which she graduated in 2015. She then enrolled at St. Anselm College in Manchester, New Hampshire, on an NCD Department II or Septo softball scholarship for the duration of her time in university. Litt's political beliefs have become increasingly outstanding. She became a vocal supporter of then-President Donald Trump, often expressing her conservative beliefs via editorials. With Inside the School newspaper, a number of her maximum notable writings blanketed a protection of Trump's debatable 2017 tour ban and robust complaint of what she considered as media bias in opposition to conservative regulations. In addition to her paintings in nearby media, Leavitt secured high-profile internships that in addition paved her route in conservative politics. Even as attending St. Anselm College, she interned at Fox News, one of the country's main proper-leaning news stores. Her enjoy there gave her perception into political media strategy and bolstered her connections within Republican circles. The summertime season earlier than her senior wire, she landed an internship as a creator with inside the White House Office of Presidential Correspondence beneath President Trump. This possibility marked her access into national politics and set the degree for her destiny profession after graduating in 2019 with a bachelor's diploma in communications and politics, turning into the primary in her immediate own circle of relatives to earn a university diploma. Leavitt, again in short, to the White House. Soon after, she became provided a function with inside the White House President Press workplace as an assistant press secretary. Beneath then Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany on this position, she labored closely with the management's media team, crafting messaging and coping with press members of the family. With Trump's departure from the White House in January 2021, Leavitt transitioned to Capitol Hill, in which she took at the position of communications director for Republican Congresswoman Elise Stefanik of New York. Stefanik, a vocal Trump ally, have become a mentor to Litt and helped her set up herself. Due to her age, however, additionally due to the fact each main Republican #1 candidates had ties to the Trump administration, even though she in the end misplaced the race, she received high-profile endorsements for conservative figures, including Senator Ted Cruz, consultant Lauren Boebert, and Stepanek. Her unapologetically pro-Trump rhetoric and confrontational media fashion earned her a dedicated following among right-wing citizens. Leavitt's growing recognition brought about her appointment as countrywide press secretary for Trump's 2024 presidential marketing campaign in January 2024. On this position, she have become one in every of the former president's maximum visible defenders, often acting on conservative media to sell his guidelines and assault his critics. However, her combative fashion additionally brought about controversy. Her loyalty to Trump was rewarded once more on November 15, 2012, whilst the previous president, following his re-election victory, introduced that Lee would come to be the subsequent White House press secretary. She formally assumed the position on January 20, 2025, succeeding Karine Jean-Pierre at simply 27 years old. She have become the youngest man or woman ever appointed to the placement, solidifying her region in political records. Leavitt wasted no time making her mark on the position in her first authentic White House press conference on January 28, 2025. She introduced a vast extrade to the administration's press guidelines. Impartial newshounds and social influencers could now be capable of apply for press credentials. Leavitt's strong presence on social media additionally attracted prison interest on January 29, 2025. A federal judge referred to her tweets in a ruling on an injunction associated to President Trump's try to freeze federal investment. Her public statements, in particular on digital structures, have become a key component of the administration's messaging strategy, demonstrating her potential to shape narratives. Beyond the press room, subsequent up might be the component we have been waiting for the maximum. Now we take you on a tour of her exclusive house in Washington, D.C. As of now, Karoline Leavitt serves because the White House press secretary beneath President Donald Trump, her high-profile position, demands a presence in Washington, D.C., in which she now is living in a beautifully designed craftsman colonial domestic built in 2003. The house blends classic architectural elegance with modern comforts, presenting a spacious and inviting surroundings best for each paintings and leisure. The domestics outside is characterized through timeless colonial craftsmanship with cautiously maintained gardens, including to its herb enchantment, a Dutch door access units, the tone for the residence's heat, and alluring interior main into an open ground plan that seamlessly connects the principal residing areas. Big windows in the course of the residence permit herbal mild to flood the rooms, growing a shiny and airy ambiance. The residing room, presenting a stately fireside, presents a comfortable yet subtle placing for rest or wonderful visitors. Adjoining to it, the eating room is improved through French doors that open onto a big non-public deck, making it a great area for hosting gatherings. The high-priced kitchen is designed for each characteristic and fashion-boasting high-cease stainless steel home equipment, sleek Tazo countertops, 2 spacious pantries, and a classic farmhouse sink. The kitchen's format is ideal for making ready food at the same time as still attractive with visitors or own circle of relatives, members, MERS. The principal ground showcases hardwood flooring and hovering 10-ton ceilings, including to the house's feel of openness and grandeur. This stage additionally consists of a visitor bedroom with a complete tub offering snug resorts for visitors upstairs. The considerate layout continues with excessive ceilings that make contributions to the spaciousness of the master bedroom. This retreat-like area functions a massive California fashion closet and an on-site grasp toilet with twin vanities, a spa bathtub, a separate bathe and a non-public restroom location, a comfortable library location, which doubles as a workplace, gives a quiet nook for reading writing or operating on press briefings. Every other sunny bedroom on this stage functions its very own fireplace, including an additional touch of allure and warm temperature. The decreased stage of the house expands its capability, providing 2 extra bedrooms and a complete toilet. This area can accommodate own circle of relatives, individuals, visitors, or maybe function a non-public retreat from the needs of day-by-day existence. A devoted laundry room in conjunction with a storage and a blanketed carport guarantees comfort for everyday residing. French doorways lead from this stage to an out-of-doors terrace, offering every other lovely area to revel in clean air and non-violent environment. Karoline Leavitt's Washington, D.C. house displays each her expert stature and her appreciation for snug, stylish residing at the same time as her function as White House press secretary, calls for her to navigate the fast-moving international of politics and media, her domestic gives a serene retreat, in which she will be able to recharge and put together for the needs of the function residents in Hampton, New Hampshire. Formerly at some stage in her 2022 congressional campaign, Karoline Leavitt's domestic cope, with changed into publicly indexed as 137 Winnicott Road, Hampton, New Hampshire. This house, a fantastically maintained classic home, sits in a high region that embodies the coronary heart of the Hampton community, nestled in a neighborhood surrounded by a way of means of neighborhood households. It offers a combination of ancient allure and modern comfort. One of the maximum notable functions of this belongings is its notable region. Citizens can easily stroll to downtown Hampton, in which they can discover an array of neighborhood restaurants, stores, and critical services households, benefit from proximity to colleges and the general public library, making it an ideal placing for people who admire a close-knit network. Moreover, for people who revel in the outside, the house is only a quick motorcycle journey away from the picturesque New Hampshire coastline, taking into consideration clean get entry to the beach and all of the leisure sports it gives. Architecturally, the house retains a timeless farmhouse allure, beginning with a welcoming blanketed porch that serves as an inviting entryway. With inside the first ground functions a comfortable but spacious front residing room, a separate eating location with integrated cabinetry, and a well-appointed kitchen with a pantry. The format flows seamlessly, like developing a heat and purposeful residing area. The second one ground homes the house's bedrooms, offering privateness and a non-violent retreat from the foremost residing regions. In the meantime, the massive completed basement provides treasured area whole with a half bath. This location is flexible, ideal for remodeling right into a own circle of relatives. Game room, recreation area, or playroom convenient. Get entry to the basement from the driveway, and outside similarly enhances its usability. Every other standout component of this belongings is its expansive 2-acre lot, an unusual locate in an on-the-town region. Like Hampton, the massive fenced yard gives sufficient area for outdoor sports gardening, or maybe potential enlargement, whether or not applied as a primary house or a home-based enterprise. This belongings presents flexibility for a sort of lifestyle needs luxury style. Karoline Leavitt, at simply 27 years, antique, has quick made a call for herself now. No longer only for her function with inside the white residence, however, for her,